Mr. Medvedev had a meltdown last night in New York at the U.S. Open. I was watching some of the highlights again today. As most of you know, I'm a big tennis fan. I follow it on a regular basis, not just during the Grand Slam titles, but I'm always plugged in. But man, you got to really worry about this young man who's a tremendous player. Now, he did lose 2 Grand Slam finals to Sinner, who really is one of the best players in the game right now, when he was up 2-0. Who knows, but psychologically, I'm just going to keep him in my thoughts and prayers. He went after the umpire, started to slam his racket after the match, and it's just sad to watch. You know, sports is a lot like life. You can't always win, and believe me, I've been on the losing side in life and in sports many times. But the one thing that I have always learned about life comes from inspiration in the way of movies. Yeah, fictional they may be, but there's always a glimmer of hope, or something that can give you something that you can use for your recipe of success. And I must tell you, anyone out there, I dare you to come with me through the last 20 years, if not longer, in my life at times, because as I've often joked, you know, we were talking about great authors earlier. Stephen King comes to mind. If Stephen King were to have read my life story at times in recent years, he'd have to turn the lights on. That's all I can say. But I really do pray for Mr. Medvedev that he gets back on the right track, because he's a tremendous player and a tremendous athlete for sure. But, you know, hey, he's a human being, and we care about him. So follow the U.S. Open, and everything is tennis at the Tennis Channel throughout the year. Love the brand. We're powered by Comcast here in the home studio. And here's that quote from that movie, Rocky VI, when Sylvester Stallone telling his young son, it's not about how hard you hit, but it's about how hard you can take a hit and keep moving forward. Words to live by. Life isn't always what you want it to be. I can attest to that, but you just got to keep going. And remember, you're dealing with the human element, and you should treat human beings the way you'd want to be treated. Just food for thought today with your Pratt Pack here in the home studio. Good afternoon.